Welcome to our channel, where rare historical photos come to life. Every image tells a story, and we're here to share the ones that matter most. 48 cars in an elevator parking garage in downtown Chicago's business district, USA. A group portrait taken at the wedding of Lars Eider and Gertrud Leiter in Sogndal, Norway, 1900. A Kiowa Native American, 1895. A message-carrying pigeon being released from a porthole in the side of a British Mark V tank during World War I. A snapshot of historical fashion from Japan, 1910s. A spinner and her spinning wheel, County Galway, Ireland, 1890. A two-seat reconnaissance seaplane crashed into the roof of a building, Germany, 1919. American soldier shows off the helmet that saved his life during the Vietnam War, 1969. An early Edwardian woman taking a mirror selfie with a Kodak Brownie box camera in 1900. An unidentified soldier, Australia, 1918. Billie Holiday and her dog, Mr. New York City, 1947. Canadian police officer guarding a pharmacy during a flood, Canada, 1974. Canadian soldiers playing hockey on an ice rink constructed on the Imjingang River during the Korean War, South Korea, 1952. Detonation of a nuclear bomb, Nevada test site, USA, March 29, 1955. Edward Boucher became the first African American to earn a PhD in the US. Elizabeth L. Gardner of Rockford, a WASP pilot, Illinois, 1940s. 5-year-old Warren Bernard runs out of his mother's grasp to his father, who was going to fight for Canada in World War II. Frances Green, Margaret Kirshner, Anne Waldner, and Blanche Osborne, women Air Force service pilots during World War II, pictured here as they leave their airplane. French painter Claude Monet by his water lily pond in Giverny, France, 1905. German troops singing around a Christmas tree in their trench on the Eastern Front during World War I. Iron Thunder, Crow Eagle, Fool Thunder, Slow White Buffalo, all holding peace pipes, Dakota, 1880s. Jitterbugging on a Saturday evening, Mississippi, 1939. Joe Fortes, known as Vancouver's first official lifeguard, Vancouver, Canada, 1905. King Frederick IX of Denmark showing off his tattooed upper body. The king had a passion for sailing and bodybuilding. The photo was leaked to Life magazine in 1951. Liberated survivors of Auschwitz, 1945. Paris, 1900. Photographer Francis Benjamin Johnston in an 1896 self-portrait. Portrait of a family, Manzanar Relocation Center, 1943. Portrait of a Kiowa crow, Native American mother, father, son and daughter, 1890s. Portrait of a Navajo woman, 1904. Portrait of a Sami family, Norway, 1890. Portrait of a woman and baby, Chemez Pueblo, New Mexico, 1914. Portrait of a young girl and child, Japan, 1908. Portrait of Chaiwa, a Tiwa Native American, 1906. Portrait of Flora Stewart. She was said to be vivacious with a remarkably retentive memory. Portrait of Selika Lazevsky, believed to be a horsewoman who rode at Nouveau Cirque in Paris. Portrait of the Fisk University class of 1888. Portrait of two women, Zanzibar, 1900. Prohibition agents pour out alcohol found during a raid on an illegal distillery from the upper windows of a store, Detroit, USA, 1929. Red Cross nurse and rescue dog, World War I. Roger Williams University in Nashville, Tennessee, 1899. Sergeant Karen Hermiston, the only official female photographer for the armed forces to work amidst combat during World War II. Soviet dancers and gymnasts during a rehearsal for the opening ceremonies of the 1980 Moscow Summer Olympic Games, Moscow, USSR, July 17, 1980. Spectators viewing the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, Gulf of Naples, Italy, 1944. Students gathered for class day at Vassar College in the spring of 1895, New York, USA. The 3,000 men who helped construct the 246-meter-high Chase Manhattan Bank pose for a photo near the end of the constructional work, New York City, USA, August 1964. The Black Gate, the spire of St. Nicholas Cathedral, and the Dog Leap Stairs in Newcastle, England, 1889. The Church La Sagrada Familia, Barcelona, Spain, 1905. The church is still under construction today. The control room of the German World War I submarine, 1918. The Roman Colosseum and Arch of Constantine in 1870, Rome, Italy. 3 lace makers at work, Brittany, France, 1920. 2 Victorian ladies making a fancy snow lady, Pangbourne, England. 2 young children sitting in the streets of one of the worst slums in London, England, 1903. 2 young people make a stop at a gas station, 1920s, USA. Vogue magazine, September 1st, 1969, British edition. Warsaw Ghetto, 1943. Woman restrained in an early 20th century X-ray positioning device designed to keep patients perfectly still during long exposure times. Women making fun of sign at beach requiring full bathing suits, Miami, Florida, 1934. Women shopping for perfumes and jewelry at Ilum department store in Copenhagen, Denmark, 1904. Women working in a Canon factory, Japan, 1959. Workers trimming the tallest yew hedge in the world. It was planted in 1720 by the first Earl of Bathurst, Bathurst Estate in the Cotswolds, England, 1962. Young couple drives past balanced rock in the Garden of the Gods, Colorado Springs, Colorado, USA, 1920s. Young people dancing to jazz music at the Storyville Club, Copenhagen, Denmark, 1952.